All right, leaning down, tapping the sides of the ankles. This is just our warm up here. Working our way up the calves. See, if you're standing, that's a long way down. But if you're seated, it's easier to reach down by the ankles. And circles around the knee. And little hammer fists at the quadriceps. It's okay to make some sound if you want to make some sound. Vibration is good, right? Sound is vibration, and vibration breaks up congestion and kind of gets things moving where it should be moving. When it comes from yourself. When it's like a jackhammer, maybe that's not good vibration, but this is coming from you, okay? Sides of the leg and also underneath in the hamstrings. You can make closed fists, poke the fingers in, anything you like that works for kind of smushing the muscles, like a manual massage on yourself. And side number 2, okay? Tapping the ankles, working our way up the calves, getting the blood flowing through the body, through the legs. Circles around the knee. Little hammer fists, working our way up, up and down. Now, if you're sore today, right, you've got lactic acid through the body and you're trying to flush that out, this might feel good or not so good if you're really sore. You want to be gentle if it's not feeling good, right? Sides of the leg, underneath the hamstrings. Yeah, I've been so sore before that some of these tapping exercises are too much, so I've got to back off and tap gently. All right, sitting up nice and tall or standing nice and tall. Now is a fine time to stand for the rest of the class if you want to stand as much as possible. I'm sitting up tall now, breathing in through the nose if you can, and out through the mouth. In through the nose, and out through the mouth. One more, in through the nose, and out through the mouth. Now you want to continue that pattern if you can, but let's roll the shoulders here. Just a few times. Still breathing, but not thinking about the breathing as much. Okay, big shoulder rolls, and then switch directions, up, forward, and down. And I'm switching up the order with compared to what I normally do here a little bit. Turning the head left and right. Gentle rotations. There might be little creaks and cracks. We're not trying to pop the neck, but you might get some on accident. Eyes forward and roll the wrists. Here we are. So the one we skipped that we're going back to now, I wanted to finish with this time for our warm-up, is tapping the belly and tapping the ribs. So here's what it looks like. You tap the wrists into the ribs and the fingertips hit the stomach area, the softer area here in the middle, okay? So if you want to make some sound, it might sound like this. Or ooh, or e. You can make a vowel basically. A-E-I-O-U. Ooh. Okay, so vibration is good, and we're sending vibration through ourselves right now as we sing a little, if you can call this singing. You guys probably sound like you're singing. I sound like a broken clock, but that's all right. And tapping left and right, alternating, sounds like it speeds up. 3, 2, 1, and rest the arms at the sides. Take another few breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. And again. And we are ready for our movement and breathing practice. So that's our warm-up. Weight shifting left and right to get pressure out of your sit bones, out of your feet if you're standing. You want to weight shift, you want to move. Think of yourself as a steady stream, not a stagnant pond. You're not a mud puddle, right? It's clean and fresh. It's continually moving. So anything that feels like it needs to be addressed, right? If you got a little tickle or an itch, if you need to yawn, if you need to burp and belch, those kinds of things, just let them happen. Let them be a good burp. Let them be a good yawn, okay? And let's get moving. Roll the wrists up toward the shoulders. And exhale as we sink down. Now, if you're standing, just to show you ahead of time, you want to stand tall as you breathe in and sink down as you exhale. When you stand tall, don't lock your knees out though. So standing tall still has slightly bent knees, not snapped back. Exhale down. Okay, I'm still going to stay seated for a little while here. In, coming up. And exhale down. One more of these and then we'll change it. Come on up, breathing in. And down. Palms turn up and we circle out and up toward the shoulders. About the height of the shoulders here. Exhale down by the sides. Breathing in, circling out and up. Exhale down at the sides. Inhale, circling out and up. Exhale down at the sides. And one more, and we're changing it halfway through here. Breathing in, circle out and up. When we exhale, let's bring our fingertips close together, but not necessarily touching. And breathe in, pull them apart. Exhale, fingertips come close together. Now, if you want to test some body awareness here, some proprioception, right? You can close your eyes. And when you exhale, bring the fingertips as close as you can together without touching. And then test yourself. Open your eyes and see how close you got. Okay, so breathing in, eyes are closed. Exhale, fingertips come close together. And open your eyes, see how close you got. Just a test of body awareness. How much, to what degree of specificity can you control your body parts without seeing them, right? Exhale, hands come close. All right, last one, nice deep breath coming apart. I'm gonna keep my eyes open now, by the way. Exhale, back toward each other. Diagonals, so high on the right, low on the left, or the other way around, but high on one, low on the other. Exhale back toward the center. Breathing in, high on one, low on the other. Exhale back toward the center. Breathing in, diagonals. Exhale to the center. Breathing in, diagonals. Exhale back to the center. One more each way. Breathing in, nice and tall. Exhale to the center. One more. Breathing in, nice and tall. Exhale, close to the center. All right. Breathe in. We'll pull apart with our hands, palms up, and exhale, circle forward with the palms up. So the elbows can bend just slightly if you like. So we circle out, the chest moves forward, shoulder blades pull back. Exhale, rounding the back a little bit as our hands circle forward. So when we breathe in, we circle out. When we exhale, we circle forward. Breathe in, the chest moves forward and opens up. Exhale, we round the back. Breathing in, circling out. And last one, exhale forward. Next up is bow and arrow. If you're standing, just make sure you don't twist your knees. If you're seated, you don't usually have to worry as much about it. Here we are. Right hand pulls back and we rotate from the waist up only. Even if you're standing, waist up only. Pulling back, your fist might come back down to your ribs. You might knock on your ribs a little bit and create some vibration there. Right? Exhale and unwind. Left hand pulls back. Breathe in, nice deep breath. And unwind. Two more on each side. Right hand pulling back, breathing in. And exhale, unwind. You can stay there longer if you like, but we don't want to hold our breath here. We want to keep on breathing. Left hand pulls back. And one more each way. Right hand pulls back. I'm twisting the spine. Exhale and unwind. That sounds so aggressive. Rotation of the spine is a good thing. It's a natural thing. Left hand back. And exhale, unwind. Roll the wrists up toward the forehead and the eyebrows. Exhale as we push straight forward from the shoulders. Okay, to me this looks like I'm pulling out the tablecloth and the silverware is still staying right there, right? You push straight forward, you breathe in and you roll back. Let's do a few more here. I'm going to create some pressure with my lips coming closer together. Not pursed lip breathing exactly. It's not like you're breathing slowly through a small straw-sized hole. This one is to create some pressure. So firm up the lips and go like you're blowing out a candle or blowing up a balloon. I'll do 3 more. Last one. Hands down at the sides, and let's circle out and up overhead. Slow and steady, paint the circle around and down. Breathing in, circling out and up. Exhale, out and down. Breathing in, circling out and up. Exhale, out and down. All right, scoop forward and up now. Scooping forward and up, breathing in. Up high, exhale, straight in front of the shoulders. Nice vertical forearms until you reach down and scoop forward and up, breathing in. Exhale, down, down, down. Now this will be pursed lip breathing where we exhale through a small straw-sized hole in the lips and it's slower. So come on up, nice and quick. And then we exhale slowly. It might sound like this. Like you got a little leak in your balloon, right? But it's slow and steady. Scoop forward and up, nice deep breath. In through the nose if you can. Couple more here. Now, if you're running out of air before me, then move on to the next same move. Just do more repetitions. Okay. If you're running out of air, you're finding that you're holding your breath. We want to avoid that. We don't want to hold our breath here. Keep the stream flowing. Here's my last one. There we are. Breathe in, roll the wrists up toward the shoulders. Let's start an asymmetrical movement pattern. Okay, this is good for the brain, sides of the brain. Control the opposite sides of the body, so we'll do different things with both limbs. So forward with one and out to the side with the other. Asymmetrical movement patterns. Breathing in, back to the shoulders. Switching sides. One goes forward and one goes out to the side. Same thing again. Alternating sides. Forward with one, out to the side with the other. And again. Forward with one and out to the side with the other. And again. Forward with one, out to the side with the other. And again. Last one here, we're going to switch it after this. So after this, now I'm going to go forward and down. So one goes forward and one goes down. Back to the shoulders, forward and down. Back to the shoulders, forward and down. Forward and down. Nice deep breath. One more each way. Back to the shoulders, forward and down. And now we're switching it up one more time here. Back to the shoulders. One will go out to the side and one will go down. This is the only combination we didn't do yet. So side and down. Back to the shoulders. Side and down. Back to the shoulders. Side and down. Shoulders. Side and down. All right, I got a good yawn there. One more here. Side and down, and you can let the hands drift down at your sides. Nice deep breath in through the nose. And settle your breathing. Okay. If you haven't yet, go ahead and like the video so that YouTube can recommend it to other people. Thank you so much. All right, so I'm standing in this second half. And did I say it was great to have you, by the way, today? Great to have you, everybody. Hope you guys are doing well, feeling well, resting well, living well, breathing well, moving well. All right. Nice wide feet, weight shifting left and right. I guess I don't need my phone there. That's just to make sure I stay on track with our time, with your time. Weight shifting, and let's circle around with the arms. This is one of those moves, if you're still seated, might feel a little awkward because your knees might get bumped, but that's okay. Get some spinal rotation in here. All right, I think I am ready. Shake out the arms, shake out the legs. If you need more of a warm up, if your feet are, feeling cold and you feel like you need to kind of bounce a little bit or jog, I'm okay with that, right? Here we are. Breathing in, roll the wrists up toward the shoulders. And exhale the hands down, down, down. So I've got a nice wide base of support here. I'm able to squat a little bit lower. You don't have to go low, but it's kind of fun too sometimes. When we stand tall, we still have slightly bent knees. When we exhale, we have more bent knees. Breathing in, rolling up. Exhale, sinking down, down, down. Breathing in, rolling up. Exhale, sinking down, down, down. Breathing in, rolling up. Exhale, sinking down, down, down. All right, changing it up. Palms up now. Circle out and up toward the height of the shoulders. Exhale, down at the sides. Breathing in, circling out and up toward the height of the shoulders. Exhale, down, down, down. So I'm starting off kind of slow here now, and I'll speed it up depending on the moves. Cycling through like a roller coaster with our energy, some slower spots, some faster spots. Breathing in, circling out and up. One more exhale down. Breathing in, circling out and up. When we exhale, the fingertips come close together right in front of the sternum. If they touch, okay, that's fine, don't worry about it. But you can try testing your body awareness, your proprioception here with your eyes closed. Pull apart. Exhale, the fingertips come close together. See how close you can get them without having them touch. And then maybe open your eyes just to check your work. Breathing in, coming apart. Doing this practice, I've gotten a lot better at it. Exhale, fingertips come close together. I bet if you have or do play an instrument, you're probably better at this than me. Breathing in, pulling apart. Or a sport, something tactile, I don't know. Exhale, fingertips come close together. Breathing in, pulling apart. Now you don't have to close your eyes there, but that's part of the proprioception test if you do it that way. Do what you like though. Coming apart, last one here. Palms up, slight bend in the elbows if you like, and circle forward, sink down at the knees and hips. When we breathe in, we circle out and the chest moves forward, opening up here, shoulder blades pull back. Exhale, circling forward. Breathe in as we circle out, standing tall. Nose up. Exhale, circle forward. Breathe in, standing tall, shoulders back, chest up, nose up. Exhale, circle forward. Breathe in, standing tall, circle back. Last one, circle forward here and exhale. All right. Sinking down to the knees and hips. Make sure you don't twist your knees here. This is bow and arrow. Right hand pulls back. You can knock on your ribs a little bit if you like. And exhale and unwind. Left hand pulls back, breathing in. Exhale and unwind. Tuck the tail so you've got a nice vertical spine. Right hand pulls back, breathing in. Exhale and unwind. Left hand pulls back, breathing in. Exhale, unwind. One more on each side here. Right hand pulls back, breathing in. Exhale, unwind. Last one, left hand pulls back, breathing in. Exhale, unwind. Wrists roll up toward the forehead and eyebrows. Exhale as we push through pursed lips. They're not really pursed lips, but they're pressurized lips, like you're blowing out a candle and it's a few feet away, or you're blowing up a balloon. Breathe in as we roll up and back. Forward and out. Up and back. Forward and out. Up and back. Forward and out. Up and back. I'm going to do 2 more after this. Up and back. Here's 1. Last one. Forward as we exhale. Hands can come down and circle out and up overhead. Exhale as we paint the walls, circling out and down. Breathing in, circling out and up. Exhale, painting the walls, circling out and down. Remember to tuck your tail a little bit here so that you're not poking your bottom back and irritating your low back. Instead, tuck your tail a little bit. Okay, circle out and up. Exhale, out and down. Breathing in, out and up. Exhale, out and down. Breathing in, circling out and up. Exhale, circle out and down. Breathing in, circle out and up. This will be our last one. Exhale, circle out and down. All right, scoop forward and up now. And pursed lip breathing. So you want to exhale super duper slow if you can. Control it. Sometimes I make this rhythmic pursed lip breathing where I tap my tongue to the back of my teeth or the roof of your mouth. So you're welcome to make it rhythmic if you like. Coming on up. Like a slow, steady leak. I'm going to do 2 more after this, but if you run out of air, then you can always get ahead of me and do a couple more. Come on up. Last one, coming on up. Down and out. Keep on going there. After this, we'll do asymmetrical movement patterns where the right brain controls the left hand, the left brain controls the right hand, and they do communicate while they're doing that. So it's not completely one-sided, but we'll do different movements on either side. So breathing in, coming up toward the shoulders. 1 forward and 1 out to the side. I won't specify, you decide. Back to the shoulders. Switching sides. Back to the shoulders. Switching sides. Back to the shoulders. Back to the shoulders. Back to the shoulders. One more here. This is the last one. Now we'll switch it up. One forward and one down. Back to the shoulders. Standing tall as we breathe in, sinking down as we push. Standing tall as we fill ourselves with energy, potential energy, and then exhale with kinetic energy. Store the energy and use the energy. Catch and release. This is our last one here, and then we'll switch it up. Back to the shoulders. One sideways and one down. So this is our third and final asymmetrical movement pattern in this type. Sideways and down. Couple more. Back to the shoulders, last one. Nice deep breath in and up by the shoulders. Exhale the hands down at the side. Shake out the arms, shake out the legs. All right, we're not quite done yet. We got a little more time and a little more movement that we can do that we haven't quite done yet. So if you're seated, we haven't done a lot of what we're about to do today yet, but you're welcome to stay seated if you need to. That's fine, or if you'd like to, that's fine. These moves will look similar, but there will be a couple that we haven't quite done yet today is all. So adjust however you need to. If you need to pick them up over the knees, that's fine. All right, toes are forward, nice wide feet if you can. Breathe in as we circle out and halfway up toward the shoulder height. When we exhale, let's bring our fingertips close together and imagine that they are glued together now. In fact, actually, let's flatten the palms together. So now I've got flat palms, but the fingertips imagine that they are glued together. So when we breathe in, fill this ball with air, shoulder blades pull back, nose is up to open up the airway. And then when we exhale, we flatten the ball out, sinking at the knees and hips. Okay, so this ball represents like the lungs, right? It's filling with energy, okay? It's filling with air and oxygen. Fill the lungs standing tall, shoulder blades back. Fill the ball. Exhale, sink down, deflate the ball, deflate the body, round the shoulders forward. What we don't want to do, we don't want to round the low back like this. It's not great on the back. But the shoulders can kind of round forward and deflate that way. Breathe in, fill the ball, standing tall. Exhale, sink down, deflate. Breathing in, fill the ball, standing tall, eyes brighten up. Blink, blink. And exhale, soften the eyes, soften the stance. Let's do two more inhales. Here's one, breathing in. And exhale. Last inhale, and then we'll send the ball into orbit. So breathing in, shoulder blades pull back, ball's in front of your chest. Exhale, sending this ball forward and down. Come on up the body. Exhale, forward and down. So you're going to want your feet wide enough if you're seated especially, because your knees will get in the way if they're narrow. Forward and down. So we exhale forward. We breathe in as we come up the body. Forward. Breathe in as we come up the body. Last one here, forward and down. And we're changing it up. Breathe in, come apart with the hands, high and wide. This is hourglass, okay? High and wide, nice deep breath, like it's the deepest breath of the day and the big stretch of the day. Exhale, forward and narrow, and then down and wide. Okay, so forward and narrow, high and wide, followed by forward and narrow, low and wide. So it's an hourglass, right? It's narrow in the middle. It's wide at the top. Narrow in the middle, wide at the bottom. In and up. Exhale down. In and up. Exhale down. In and up. Exhale down. Last one here. In and up, breathing in. Exhale down, down, down. All right. Scoop kind of between the knees here. Scoop from the river is what this is called. So we have our palms up like we're going to gather water, breathing in. Splash over our face, split, and exhale down, down, down. So we breathe in on the way up. And you're able to exhale really at any point from here and down. So as soon as you splash the forehead, you start to exhale. So breathe in on the way up. Splash and exhale as we split and sink down, down, down. So we scoop and breathe in. Splash, exhale, split, and sink down. The depth of your squat is not critical here. The depth of the river is not critical, right? Listen to your body. If you want to soften the eyes and not really think about what I'm doing and your depth as much and just kind of feel it out, that can be good. As long as you have the balance for it, right? Don't challenge your balance too much there. A couple more here. Scoop and breathe in. Splash and split. Exhale down. Last one. Scoop and breathe in. And exhale down, down, down. All right. Swing the arms over to the side one way. This is pendulum. If you're in a chair, your knees do get in the way a little bit here. You can just pick the hands up a little bit. They won't swing quite as well, but that's okay. Breathing in as we come one way, and exhale the other. In one way, exhale the other. In one way, exhale the other. Now, if you moved faster than that, you could breathe in both ways and out both ways. So it looks like this. In, out, out. In, out, out. So you're in the whole way and out both ways. So you're welcome to go slower if you like, or faster, doesn't matter to me. In, out. All right, brushing the tall grass, very similar. Come down to a corner and we come straight across. Okay, so here's the difference. Instead of swinging up on the sides, like a pendulum, right, on a clock, for example, we bring the fingertips the same height off the ground the whole time, dragging the fingertips through the tall blades in the grass. Brushing the tall grass one way, breathing in, and exhale the other. In going one way, and out the other. In one way, and out the other. One more each way. Here's one. And there we go. All right, coming up high, straight up. And to me, if I were to paint a picture here, it looks like an N or a zigzag. Okay, come up and breathe in. Exhale down and across. at a diagonal toward the other hip. Then we breathe in, coming up. Exhale down at a diagonal. Now some people will do this really wide-footed, and that's fine if you want to try that. Exhale down at a diagonal. Breathing in, coming up. Exhale down at a diagonal. When you do it with really wide feet, it really feels like you're stretching the lats and along the length of the body from that far toe up toward the fingers. You're welcome to do that if you like, right? You don't have to do it that way. Exhale down at a diagonal. If your feet are closer together, I still get a lot out of this. Exhale down at a diagonal. Feels a little more natural for me with my feet a little bit closer. Up, down and across. One more here and then we'll change it. Up, down at a diagonal. Painting the hills. My right hand's on my left hip. It could be the opposite. And I'm going to exhale as I paint a hill over this arch. Okay, then my bottom hand, it snuck across there. Reset on the other side. Breathing in one way. And exhale as I paint the other way. In as I paint one way. Exhale as I paint the other way. In as I paint one way. Exhale as I paint the other. Okay, so it's from the hip, weight shifting. Looks like wax on, wax off. Mr. Miyagi's car. From the Karate Kid. Breathing in one way and out the other. All right, in and out one more time. Let's go to rotating rainbow. So my shoulders are going to be over one leg or the other, doesn't matter to me, and you don't have to make this full 180-degree turn. It can just be a little bit to the left and a little bit to the right. Doesn't need to be perfectly perpendicular with the camera, right? Okay, so we turn to the sides, we circle out and up. Exhale, out and down. Breathing in, circle out and up. Exhale, out and down. Breathing in, circle out and up. Exhale out and down. Breathe in as we circle out and up. Exhale out and down. So we're rotating the upper body, not twisting the knees, right? Don't go twisting your knees. I'm going to do one more each way here. Then we'll get to a couple closing moves. Nice last one here. Okay, that one can definitely be done seated. There are a couple where the knees get in the way, but those rotating ones can be done in a chair, as long as the armrests don't get in the way, I guess. All right, here we are. Here's our closing. As usual, we bring our palms together, come up over the face, back of the head, exhale down by the waist, and breathe in. Tuck the tail just a little bit and tuck the chin. We round the back as we come just underneath the knees and we roll up. Okay, think of like a carpet just unrolling or a fruit roll up unrolling, something like that. Okay, breathe in as our palms come together and we come up. Exhale down by the waist. Breathe in as we come underneath the knees. Tuck the chin and the tail, roll up. One vertebrae at a time. Come on up, breathing in. Exhale down by the waist. Breathe in underneath the knees. Exhale as we roll up. All right, and our final movement sequence here, pushing in 4 different directions. We push down, sideways, forward, and up. And you don't have to memorize that. I do it with you. Here we are. Breathe in, hands come up toward the shoulders. First one is down, sinking at the knees and hips. Breathe in as we come up toward the shoulders. Next one's out to the sides. Exhale, out to the sides. Back to the shoulders. Next one's straight forward. Back to the shoulders. And this one's funny because we squat down and we push up at the same time. It feels a little goofy. back to the shoulders. One more final round here, down, back up to the shoulders, out to the sides, back to the shoulders, forward, back to the shoulders. Last one, pushing up, sinking at the knees and hips. Breathe in, back to the shoulders. Deep breath, hands over the heart. Exhale, unfold, unwind. One last thing, everybody. If you would like to help spread this channel, you are welcome to click the like button, the subscribe button, and even share this video on things like Facebook or on an email with friends and family so that they can enjoy it and get some exercise as well. Again, thank you guys so much. Have a great week. Bye-bye.